Streets of Tarkov is the best map when it comes to making money, whether you're scavving or you're PMCing. In this video, I'm going to show you my PMC route and my loot guide on Streets of Tarkov. So, we are starting here at the Pinewood Hotel. What we're going to want to do, we're going to run inside right here at the, where it says dental. And actually, both of these rooms, I usually have better luck with this room. This room can too. But both of these rooms can spawn some med loot. So, definitely solid to check out. I mean, it's not crazy med loot. Yes, med loot is med loot, so there is a chance to get a LEDX. Usually it's just like an adrenaline, maybe some med kits, but loot is loot, you know. Next up, we're going to run across over here to the restaurant, and we're going to head up to the second floor. Once you're on the second floor, you want to head into this room right here. No key needed. And what you want to do is you want to check on this couch and on the table. There's a lot of valuable loot spawns here on this couch, as you can see right here. GP coin. You get bitcoins, vases, all sorts of stuff like that. And you want to make sure you're checking inside the couch because things can spawn inside the couch. Once you check this room, you want to go ahead, head up to the third floor. And now this is where you're going to use your Beluga Restaurant Director Key. Go ahead, unlock this room. This is also a quest room. But you just get some loose loot laying around here. I see SIGs there. I don't know. This room is like very okay. The key isn't very expensive. So if you're running this route and you're here, you might as well. Got some file counters there. You might as well hit it up. There's some valuable spawns, stuff like that. Not the craziest room, but it's there and you can hit it. Next, we're going to head over to the post office building. So, heading in, this is actually not the post office building. This is close. This is the restaurant that's connected to it. But we're going to go ahead, head through the restaurant. You got food spawns on the tables in here. So, check for some good food. Could get a moonshine. So, running on through, we will start with the bottom floor. A little lost. Sorry about that. We're going to head into this room right here. You have right here where Mr. and Mrs. Piggy are getting down. You got valuables, the desk right here, PC, filing cabinet. I believe there's two PC spawns. I think there's another one there. So walking on through here, you have tons of food spawns all around. You got them right here on the chair, the desk, right here on this desk. You got ammo spawns all around too. Again, more food spawns there. Walking into here, this room, if you want to be a goblin, you got computer spawns under all these desks, and you have filing cabinets. Filing cabinets always solid because you get keys, labs key cards, other intelligence items, stuff like that. So, if you're needing to loot, always solid to pick up. Walking over here, you have a dead scav there to loot. There is loot that spawns on the ground. There's a duffel bag that can spawn there. PC, filing cabinets. Then walking up through here, you have food spawns and other miscellaneous loot that can spawn on the desks. Now we're going to head up to the second floor. So walking on up these stairs, you got tech loot that can spawn right here. Dead scav that can spawn stuff. You got ammo spawns right here. And then you just got a bunch of miscellaneous and food loot that can spawn on the sides right here. Duffel bag there. Ammo. Some like wrenches and screwdrivers that can spawn there. Grenade box. Heading up to the third floor. Same thing going down the hallway this way. You got a toolbox and then miscellaneous food loot and stuff like that. Going down that way. But the real juicer loot is when you come into here. I'm going to take this room on the right, and you get valuable spawn loot right here on the stove, or the oven, sorry, and on the ground around it, so make sure you're checking for that. Ammo spawn there. Walking into this room, get loot that spawns on the floor right here, loot inside of this book, like meds and stuff, and then valuables inside of here. And then I believe you can get stims on this chair. And then going across Nothing crazy. Jacket. And then you just got weapon box, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Once you loot this building, you're going to want to head over to the backside of this building, actually. So we're going to head down these stairs. Take a right. And you want to head into here. Now, right here in this box, you have valuable spawns, duffel bag, and a scav that you can loot. Once you loot this little area, you're going to head over this way and head over to the Chicania apartments. So once you get to the apartments, walking up these stairs, my character will go up. You have valuable loot that can spawn right here on the ground. This scav right here that you can loot. Heading in here to the right, you have food and miscellaneous loot that can spawn all around on the edges. Filing cabinet there. A dead scav that you can loot there. You have a PC that can spawn down there and down there. Loot that can spawn on this little couch and this bed. You got ammo right here. Then you have valuable spawns on this shelf and whatever you want to call this other shelf. Walking into the kitchen, you have food loot all around. Ammo spawn right here, and then up inside of this box and sometimes around it, you can get tech loot. Before we do head up to the next floor, back over there, I'm not going to show you because it's not that crazy, but you have some med boxes and stuff that spawn back there in the bathroom. Going down here, you have some rare loot spawns that can spawn in this box, and then food on the ground around. So heading up to the top, and this is where actually you will finally use your first key. Not on this door specifically, but on the next upcoming ones. You have food and rare loot right here. Rare loot right here inside of this little bowl. There we got an egg. And then over here on the side. And now finally, our first key on these next 3 cells. This one, and this one. We're going to use the iron gate key. So what you want to do, head in behind this room. Or behind this bed. And then you get loose loot and valuable loot. Food loot right here. Heading into this room. Same thing. Pretty much all these rooms have the same kind of loot. Check on this bed. Check behind it. Check in this bowl. Same thing with this room. Check on this. This little bed right here on the table. Check this dead scav. Check this dead scav and around over here in the corner. And then check on this bed right here. So, heading down. You have more food and miscellaneous all around. You have tech loot that can spawn back over here in this corner. You can get it on top of this washer or over here. You have food loot back here that can spawn on this table. Ammo right here. And then running this way, I'm gonna head over to this door right here. This is gonna be your Chicania 15 apartment key. Head inside. And you just have tons of really good loot that can spawn. Loot that can spawn on the bed, a chair, and then you get bitcoins, graphics cards, Tetrises on here, and then on this couch as well. And then to make it easy to leave, you want your stair landing key. Just unlock this door right here. Head out, drop down, go back through that door, and then you go through this hole. This is the door that we came in, so you just go this way. Makes it really, really fast and easy. So heading out of this hole, what you want to do is you want to take a left, and you want to head down over here to the Tarbank building. And now this key, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad. But you want your Tarbank cash register key, and then you open each one of these doors. Then on the inside, there's going to be a cash register. And you just get a bunch of rubles, dollars, euros, stuff like that. In the safe, you obviously get valuables, where you can get valuables, you'll get money. It's overall just, it's really solid if you're doing this route and like you're right here. Like you might as well. If you're trying to make as much money as possible, there's really no reason not to. But yeah, you just do that for all these rooms. I'm not going to, just because for speed purposes, but you do that for all the rooms. Once you do that, you want to head down over here towards the collapsed crane. Okay, heading towards the collapsed crane, what you want to do is you want to take a right all the way down to this opening and take a left. Now you head down towards this building right here. Go through. We're not actually going to go in this building. We're just going to go kind of like through its little property, I guess. Now, this is actually where we're going to use our Concordia 13 key. This isn't a very random and kind of wacky area. It's kind of out of the way. But you want to head through this open window right here. So, heading through the window right here, go through this door. What you want to do, I don't think there's any loot in here. There is actually some spawns in here. If that interests you, I'm actually just going to pass through. I'm going to head through this hole. Go down. Take a left, open this door. And then, finally, once you navigate the maze, you unlock this door right here. And then, this is your marked room. As you can see, got Mark 43, got some armor, got shotgun. What else do we got? PCB. But it's just going to be your standard marked room loot. You could get cases, the specific ones that spawn. But it's marked room loot. It's pretty solid. If you have the key, why not hit it? So, in this building, you got a jacket that can spawn, nothing crazy. Going on through, toolbox. Another toolbox right there, just like a big one, like a tech box. Again, not too much looting gonna go on here. I usually skip this. Duffel bag there. Weapon boxes there. There is a tech box upstairs if you're interested in looting this area. Toolbox that can spawn there. So, the building we're actually going to want to loot is the Concordia building. Once you get to the Concordia building, you're going to want to head up to the second floor. And you want to open this door right here. This is where your Concordia 64 apartment key comes into play. And then walking in, you want to loot this first room. Get valuable loot right here and on the bed, and then on this couch. Then you want to take your left, or take a left, sorry. Go out of the room, take a right or a left as soon as you come in. This is your Concordia 64 office room. You got tech and valuable loot on this couch, on top of this desk, and then a computer right there. Once you loot that, you're going to head down the stairs and head down into the parking garage. So, heading out of this door, what you want to do is head towards this direction, towards this red car. And you want to find this forklift. This forklift right here. To the right of that forklift is the Concordia security office room. Go ahead, unlock it. And in this room, bunch of weapon parts. Weapon parts right here. A safe, and then 2 computers. All solid, all solid. So, once you head out of the parking garage, what you want to do is you want to take a left and run all the way down. So this is the area that Kaban spawns in. There are a couple of areas you can loot in there. I usually skip past it just because this is a hotspot area. that area interests you, there is some, like, I'll show you from out here. Right in that building that we're looking at, there's a little medical lab that you can get some med loot inside of. So if that interests you, go ahead and loot that. We're gonna run past it though. We're gonna head down. I'm not in a live raid, but if you're in a live raid, I would recommend not taking this path. But pretty much we're gonna head straight across. Pretty much running all the way down to the theater. So we're at the theater. Now we're going to take a left down this road right here. What you want to do, run up to this door right here. The hive sign. This is going to be your relaxation room key. I'm going to head inside. Duffel bag that can spawn there. You have loot that can spawn on these couches. You got valuable loot, duffel bag, stuff like this. Duffel bag right there. And then on top of all these mannequins, you can actually get armor and helmets. So make sure you're checking the mannequins. You got food loot, valuable loot all around. Duffel bag right there. And then same thing over here. Heading out of the relaxation room, you want to take this little tunnel right here. Head on through the tunnel. And then you want to go into this factory building right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to head upstairs. So walking on through, what we're going to want to do is head down there, but I'm going to show you a couple things. Just looking around, there's some loot that can spawn. Got loot on this table. And then running all the way down here. Tech box. Tech box. And then loot that can spawn down there. But getting back on track, what you're going to want to do is head through this little bridge. Then you want to head through this door right here. This is where your abandoned factory marked room key is going to come into play. Go ahead, open this room up. And this is another marked room. Or marked room loot. Pretty nice. You got an axe, M60, some PS ammo, nades. Just make sure you're checking all up on the circle. And then all around, there's some loot. You got a box there. Spawn on the shelves. Box there. But that's going to be my Streets of Tarkov loot guide. Let me know if there's any other areas that you guys loot down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this guide helps you out on Streets. And good luck in your Tarkov raids.